Hey out there! I hope you're ready for the holidays because we are headed to Edaville Railroad in Carver, Massachusetts for their Christmas Wonderland. Now, if you've been to this before, even if you haven't, there are a couple changes that you need to know about. So please stay tuned and hopefully we'll fill you in and get you ready for your trip. Now, first thing is, unlike in the summer where the whole park is open, there are parts of the park in the Winter Wonderland that you cannot get to. Dino Land, Thomas the Train Land, those are off limits. There'll be no rides in there. Now there are a bunch of rides in the park, but even though you still want to check the website out ahead of time just to make sure your favorites are still going to be operational, unlike the Ferris wheel here on my most recent trip. Now, the ticket options are great this year because you have 3 options you can go with, in addition to the Christmas Season Pass, which we won't get into in this video. We have general admission, which is just basic admission to the park, silver ticket, which gets you in the park as well as unlimited train rides through the Festival of Lights, and the gold ticket, which gives you unlimited train rides, unlimited amusement rides, and your park admission. Now this is great because we all know there's that one person who always gets stuck holding bags, right, while everyone's on the rides. Or let's just say you have a family of 4 and the 2 kiddos want to go on the rides, and mom and dad just going to stand there and relax drinking a hot cocoa or even alcoholic beverage. Well, guess what? Now you don't have to pay that one high fee for everyone. You've got the different admission prices here, so parents enjoy knowing that you won't have to shell out a nominal egg for everyone to have the same price ticket. Now you can go on the website and look at the rides and what ones are going to be open or not. Another thing you want to do is look at the height requirements. I always see the poor workers having to argue with a parent or disappoint a small child who finds out they're not tall enough to ride. So all the ride heights are here, everything from the Scrambler to the Ladybug coaster. Now I will point out that the website says no outside food or drink. However, those of you with allergies may have a problem finding what you need, so check with a park worker ahead of time. That's okay to bring in stuff. I have not had a problem, and in the summer they do have more options than they do in the winter, so that may be why, but you maybe just want to ask somebody ahead of time. Now when you get into the park here, the kids are going to want to run right off to the rides, and of course the adults may want to too. Get some great ones like the Nut Tree, the Flying Elephants, Ladybug Coaster, Baron Airplanes, the Little Tykes Train, as well as the Astronaut Shuttle. Lots of great things to do here. They are geared more towards the kids, but as a family you will find that you're going to have some fun and some laughs as well, especially with some of the old favorites like the Scrambler. Now, in addition to the rides, we got some other great things to see. This year is the addition of a bunch of different vendors that I hadn't seen here in the past. Everything from alpaca blankets to soap made of goat's milk, you name it, it's here. Beer, wine, fried dough, hot cocoa, cider, they've got you covered too. How about a picture with Santa? Hey, why not? Now the arcade was shut down on our visit here, which probably saved me a couple dollars. But one of the best things I like about Edaville, in addition with the rides and the yummy snacks, is just the nostalgia. Being able to walk around and get the history of this place that dates back to the 40s, climbing aboard the old locomotives, it's just a great time. Inside the building here, you'll also see some other exhibits as well as some more rides. There are bumper cars inside, as well as upstairs there's a little kiddie area with some smaller rides. Restrooms are located inside the building as well as over by the snack bar. But the nostalgia here is definitely rich. As you walk around and look at all the old equipment used on the cranberry bogs, you can slow down, read a couple of the tooltips that are up on the wall, and maybe you might even learn something. Cran science. As the day turns into night and you listen to the carolers and the live music that's playing, it's pretty easy to get lost in the hustle and bustle of the amusement park. But when the lights kick on at night is when the real wonder hits. This is what we came for. Let's make our way over to the park centerpiece, the locomotive that's going to ride us through the field of lights. See that billow of smoke coming out of that building? Let's see, where could that train? Oh wait, either we have a fire, or that's where our train is, so let's head on over there. Now, if you're a little COVID squeamish, this might not be the thing for you. Now, the train goes very, very slow, but the cars are a little crowded, and as you can see, masks, well, those are kind of the thing of the past for now. The ride itself, though, is definitely worth seeing. I don't know exactly how far you go, but I know we're on this train for a good 10 to 12 minutes. It's heated, you're enclosed, and depending on the day you go, that might be a godsend. The lights stretch on, and there's no restriction as to which side of the train you sit on. No assigned seating here. So that about wraps up our quick walkthrough of Edaville's Winter Wonderland. Now, if you were watching this video wondering, is this really worth it? Should I go to this? Well, hey, you know what? That's exactly what you make of it. I will say the new ticket options make it a lot more affordable. However, food and drinks are definitely on the more expensive side, so plan accordingly there. But it's a great, unique experience that you can only do this time of the year, so I think it's worth checking out. Thank you for watching, and happy holidays!